Welcome. I turned on the stream to begin broadcasting, but clearly wasn't mentally or emotionally ready for this to begin. So maybe I should turn it off, and come back in 5 minutes when I'm prepared. Hi. Happy Sunday. It's good evening to Mr. Caboose and other folks where it is evening time. It is still daylight here in Berkeley, though not much light because it's cold and rainy this weekend here. So I'm broadcasting a little bit early because I need to get over to the Y and exercise after this. Because weirdly enough, this the umbilical cords, right? Thank you. Weirdly enough, this does not count as exercise for some reason, even though I'm doing a whole lot of running around in this game. Apparently, it doesn't count. So I'm gonna do this for like 90 minutes. Even though it's a Sunday and it should be a relaxing, I actually am fairly full of because in between, turn up your mic or turn down the sound effects. I can do both. There we go. I think there was some reason I turned this up last time I streamed. I don't know why. Let me know if that's better. Let me know if that's better. Anyway, have a rather busy day. So I got to, in between the gym and this, I got to walk my dog too before it starts pouring. And actually, the storm is sort of the reason why the schedule's screwed up. So anyway, you don't need to know that. You just want to see me kill stuff and be killed, which is why we're here. The other reason why I'm slightly not annoyed, but a little frustrated that I couldn't get Interstate 76 to work. This is supposed to be a retro PC Sunday, but the game that I earmarked to retro, I couldn't get to work. And the backup was actually Spycraft, both Activision games from the late 90s or mid 90s. Yeah, and mostly to be killed. Cursor TN is right. You're mostly here to see me be killed. Neither of those games I could actually get to work. So cooperatively with Twitch. So that'll happen. Hello. Hi. So we're back to Bloodborne, which, I don't think anybody really minds me playing rather than a retro. And to be honest, my schedule's been so screwed up lately. Oh, it's my dog barking. How do you know when to decide to seek help for depression? Well, goodness, that's a serious question. Not that I mind it or mean to make fun of it, because that's, of course, a very serious question. I was in my early 20s, so it was quite a long time ago, actually, when I first realized there might be an issue. And, of course, now that I'm in my 50s, I'm here to tell you that, it's kind of a lifelong problem if it's something that you're unfortunately blessed with. But it's also a very treatable one, and one that does not mean you can't have a normal, happy, prosperous, good life. The best thing to do, though, is just to acknowledge it and deal with it and do something about it. But, like any kind of medical condition, it's just something that you have to face and do something about. I never saw this. Yeah. Laboratory floor 1. So, where the hell am I? I think this is where I want to be, right? I killed all this stuff. There's a boss fight, right? There's something. What the fuck was I doing? What if I go down here? Which condition? I was talking about depression. which I had been asked about. So, you know, best to, yeah, sure, of course, you're welcome. Yeah, so early 20s for me, but I honestly don't think I really sort of had a handle on it and what to do and the right stuff to take until I was probably more like 30. So it took a while to really deal with it all and figure out what to do and all that stuff. And it really wasn't really until my 30s that I kind of got my career together, which is how I ended up at CGW and all that. So it can be pretty debilitating. It can be. It was for me. But in the end, things mostly worked out. But whoops, this is going to be death for me. So, what the hell was I doing? Will you import Dark Souls 3 from Japan? Really? That's what the cool hardcore streamers are doing? I don't know if I'm cool or hardcore. That's the problem. Moschetti, yeah. I understand. Best thing to do is talk to somebody. You can't do it by yourself. The great organization that Russ Pitt started, Take This, a little while ago, related to the depression and gamers in the gaming industry, is a nice place to start if you haven't checked it out. I highly recommend checking out Take This. That might give you some help. So yeah, Russ has done some really good work around that, and Moschetti, good. You should definitely do that. Take it seriously. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't be afraid to just look at the problem. Because they're solvable. They are solvable. I had no career in my to speak of in my early 20s, and I had a BA from Berkeley. I had straight A's in high school. I was on what seems like on paper a good path, but because I wasn't really mentally or emotionally together, I really wasn't, And it wasn't until I started dealing with all that I was then able to apply myself and end up with the job that I wanted and felt like I deserved, which was CGW. But before that, definitely a period where I didn't really know what I was going to do or if I could do anything with my life. So, geez, this got off to a a thunderously exciting start. But hey, these are good things to talk about. But now we can return to the more important matter at hand, except not really, of killing things. So we should do that. Let's kill things. So now I've got a whole lot of vials. I've got like 40-something vials of blood, which we can now apply to this speed run of Bloodborne Old Hunters DLC. The problem is, I don't know where to go. Where the fuck was I? Yeah, it's tough to talk about. Definitely tough to talk about. It is. I get it. Hopefully it's going to be less tough to talk about, with time. I think organizations like Russ Pitt's definitely helps. Alright. We gotta hurry up, and I was fighting the blobs. Was I fighting the blobs here? Was I in the research hall? So what I can't remember. I feel like I was here, but then I don't remember what I had to do here. Do I have to go up? Fuck. I'm so confused. See what happens when time goes by? I don't have a goddamn clue what I'm doing. Oh, is there a death counter? There must be, right? There was one in Dark Souls 2. Even one, I think. Was there? Yeah, there was. If there isn't a, if you don't, oh, fighting the failures. I was fighting the failures. That's what I was doing. Right. Gotcha. Yes, I was fighting the failures. I failed to say that word correctly. I just don't remember how to get to them. How do I find my failure? Okay. With the meteors. Yeah, fuck. Those guys are hard. Yeah. It's like there's a door. It's not that door. All I need is a pointer to where the goddamn... Is it down here? Was I supposed to go down here? Or no? Why do I feel like this was a dead end? Man, short-term memory loss stuck. So does long-term memory loss. I don't recommend taking drugs. It is that door? Oh, wait, I remember. I remember now. It's all coming back to me. I get it. I remember. I know. I know what I have to do. I was sort of heading there before. I was, yeah. And then I, right. I got it. We're all good. All right. Abe Lincoln, failure hunter, to the rescue. I believe I gotta... Not here. It's one of these I gotta get over to that big door, which... Oh. Well, that wasn't the way to the big door. Am I still trying to lose weight? Well, I'll tell you, that was a good start. If we're doing the death counter, that's 1. So you may know if you follow me on Twitter, and if you don't, I don't blame you because Twitter is kind of stupid. But if you do, you'll know that I've been to Canada like 3 times in the last 5 or 6 weeks, and that's not just I look like a svelte 35-year-old. Now you're just trying to flatter me. Anyway, so I've been to Canada like 3 times in 5 or 6 weeks, and which is a lovely country. Could be my future home. Yes, I did eat poutine. Not only did I have poutine, but I had pulled pork poutine, and the pulled pork poutine also came with a pork chop. So not only did I double dip on eating pork, which people in my faith are not supposed to do, though I never really paid attention to that. But also it was fattening as fuck. So there's that. Yeah. So the thing is about that I've gained weight. See, look at this. I remembered what to do. These guys following me? No. So, yes, it was fries, gravy, pulled pork, and pork chops. Yeah, it was awesome. But, yes, I am afraid of Trump. But all these trips to Canada, all this poutine and all this beer, I put on the pounds again. I'm not going to, flash my fucking fat belly to the screen because that would probably be a violation of Twitch's terms of agreement. But believe me, I need to lose weight again. All right. Dark Tower, didn't they just... I think they just signed somebody early. No politics. All right, here we go. No politics, just failure. Yeah, I would have preferred Dark Tower as an HBO show, too. Is it a movie? Well, thank you for saying I look great. You look great, too. We're all great. Okay, this is going to probably be just a quick death, because I actually just have to remember what the deal is with this encounter anyway, which is okay. I think I got I think I was figuring out to like take these guys on one at a time, not die, not get hit by this shit, and then, you know, win. I think that was my strategy. Try winning. I think I'd also decided not to lock on while I was moving around, so that I could actually see what the fuck was happening. Uh-oh. Whoops. Yeah, Dark Tower should be an HBO show. Well, shit. Matthew McConaughey is Man in Black. I'll tell you honestly, I never read Dark Tower. Do I lose all geek points for that? I read The Stand, and I read it when it came out, when you weren't even born yet. So, you know, put that in your butt and smoke it. I'm sorry, that wasn't necessary. But yeah, I read The Stand. I read all the early Stephen King, and then I kind of fell off the Stephen King bus. In more recent times, I actually checked out The Gunslinger from the library, so I didn't have to invest any money in it. And I didn't get through it, which I don't think was Stephen King's fault. I think it was just that I probably wasn't in the right mood at the time for it. And also, it's like a big investment. There's like a lot of books. Oh, here's another question I had. I know that certain other of his regular books fit into the Dark Tower canon, and so what I wasn't sure of, do I need to read the other Stephen King books first before reading Dark Tower, you know? Like I think there's a bunch of books, right, that sort of fit into the overall thing. Or if I should just read Dark Tower. I feel like maybe I'd get more out of it if I'd read the other Stephen King books, but maybe not. Salem Slot I read, yeah, because I did read those. I read the old Stephen King, which includes Salem Slot. I think I gave up with Stephen King around like Firestarter. Yeah, Carrie I read. It was like around the Cujo Firestarter area that I got off the bus, and I know he's had like 1 billion books since then. And I'm sure many of them are good. I'm not a Stephen King hater. Almost all the books link to it. So would you recommend reading more Stephen King or just diving into Dark Tower without being overly familiar with the Stephen King oeuvre? I'm dead again. Dark Tower goes down the toilet around book 6. That's many, many books later. King doesn't remember writing Cujo. That's a good thing, I think. I'm distracted. I know I'm talking about Stephen King and books, and I'm not really playing Bloodborne. I know. But you know what? This is also warm-up. That's all this is. This is me getting into the groove. So this talking and not concentrating thing is all part of the master plan that I have. I've actually, written this all down beforehand as part of my strategic my strategery for today's live stream was talk distractedly about Stephen King for 15 minutes. I do have 11/22/63. I got it for like $1 on a Kindle sale, but I still haven't read it. That's the problem with the Kindle sales. I always go for them, so I have like 100 books on my Kindle, like 99 of them not read. Yes, I've played Overwatch, and so far I love it. Okay, this is the first non-distracted run at the failures. So we're 20 minutes and 26 seconds into the live stream. If you're just joining, you've missed nothing except me talking distractedly about Stephen King and depression. But now we're gonna kill my failures. Now it's in a good way to start. I'm going to try to remember to do the old float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, Muhammad Ali school of Bloodborne playing. Which doesn't include getting headbutt by big fucking monsters. Alright. Now, why doesn't this shit should, like, there should be friendly fire damage. You know, that guy got hit with the lightning shit. Why didn't he take damage? Whoa! Holy shit. One thing distracting about these guys, I think I mentioned it last time, they actually have pretty nice butts. You know? Not that I swing that way, you know, towards monster sex. I'm just saying, if I were to have, you know, sex with 3D animated beasts, these guys, you know, they're pretty fit. I mean, not all the way around. I mean, if we take a really close look at their bodies, they're not a whole lot to look at. You know, but, you know, you could do worse, I think. You know? I mean, you know, I'm just being honest here. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Run from the bad things. I'm dead. Okay, well, at least I made it to that stage. I made it halfway. Without really trying a whole lot, because despite the fact that I said I wasn't going to be distracted, I ended up talking about monster sex. So, you know, they didn't appreciate being objectified. That's true. I mean, you know, those things have minds too. Maybe. Living Fair does not play very well on a dating site. Yeah. How old am I? 172 as of today. I'm 54. I'm 54, and yet I'm wearing a Mortal Kombat t-shirt, which maybe you can see. Anyway. 54 is a pretty good age. It's not a good age to be eating lots of pulled pork poutine, though. That doesn't sit well with the 54-year-old metabolism. So probably less pulled pork poutine and more, I don't know, Musilix. Okay, here we go. Game face. Eh. Whoops. Alright. I don't know if the key is to, don't spoil it, though. I don't know if there's a, God damn it, move out of the way of the fucking flames, or whatever they are. That is death. That was deserved. Sometimes, I find in this game that there's such a thing as a deserved death. That was one of them. When one plays like shit, one deserves to die. In game, though, not in real life. That would be maybe a bit too hardcore. Though maybe in the future we'll get that kind of esports, esports competition. One death and you die. Yeah, the key is to kill them before they kill you. Duck Helmet, that's the kind of brilliant strategy that I really, that I am actually known for. So, you know, I'm pretty impressed by that, and you might want to, chat about having you join my team for the next time I write a strategy guide, because that's the kind of deep insight that I like to share to those who watch me play. Kill them before they kill you may seem obvious, and yet it's not always taken seriously, as you can tell from the first 26 minutes of this run, which is really more me role-playing someone who hasn't read one of my strategy books yet. So, you know, this is just, basically this has sort of been a what not to do. If you haven't read one of my strategy guides, perhaps you'll be playing like this. That's kind of what it is. Hello, UK! Soon I'll be playing like someone who has read one of my strategy guides, and I'll let you know when that happens. As of right now, I'm still role-playing. See, like that was this classic bad timing, the kind of thing you really don't want to do. Whoa! So once again, had the person I was role-playing read my strategy guide, he would have probably told you, you know, when you're down to halfway health, and you have a bunch of health vials, you should probably drink one of those, A, and B, before you do that, don't be standing right in the direct path of two monsters who are swinging fists or whatever they have at your head. Do I think Norman Sky will be VR compatible? Gosh, I don't know. I haven't read anything about it, but if ever there was a game that seems like it would be fun VR compatible, it would be Norman Sky. But that would also be a lot, though, too, wouldn't it? You might, like, freak yourself out. Probably only want to play that in VR, or would, for like 15 minutes at a time. Yeah, I'm standing up. I'm at my standing desk. It's actually adjustable, so you know, we can go up or down as we like by pressing this button. And I have to duck to do it with you. Oh boy, that's gonna start hurting my knees. Let's go back up. There we go. Alright. See, isn't that fun? It's like a toy. It's like a toy and an office accessory. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Oh, shut up. Okay, here we go. Focus. Let's focus on winning. Well... Come on now. What is this bullshit? These guys have long reaches. That is just their fists, or this is actually their open hand. Just being slapped, basically, by these guys. This would be a good time to heal. So, what I haven't figured out yet... Yeah, so once again, standing directly in the line of fire, not the greatest idea, but I have to admit, at that exact moment when I just got pummeled by two of them at once, I wasn't paying attention. Valkyria Chronicles, yeah, I started playing it, I liked it, I didn't finish it, but my initial impressions were... So, yes, that was once again me letting you once again just sort of... I'm only doing it repeatedly so you fully grasp the implications of playing as somebody who has not read my books. You know, it may seem repetitious to you, but I really want you to get a handle on what poor play is like, only so that when I actually do it the way that I know how to do it and win in one, you will see the magnitude of what it means to actually have a strategy when you go in. I want you to really see the difference. So once I'm sure that you're all with me, greetings from Saudi Arabia. Seriously? Holy shit. Cool. Yeah, I know I'll beat this. I know I'll beat them. I beat Ludwig. Ludwig. Okay, one thing I keep doing is I keep getting hit by him right away, so that didn't happen. That headbutt move is really not something I should be leaning into, though. I really also feel like, and this seems sort of obvious, that I should be trying to get these guys one at a time, which I know I didn't do before. I don't know what the deal is with their health, if these guys regen at all, because the first one I attacked should almost be dead. There he is. That was the first one. Okay. Stamina. Oi. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're surrounded. No! Shit! Well, I was doing pretty well there, but I got greedy there. Look at that, though. Look at that. That was more than 50%, so that was pretty good. That was my best run yet. That was more the kind of run that I would be doing as me. But but that was pretty good. Oh boy, cursor's counting. This could be ugly. That was pretty good. I got greedy. I got greedy at the end there, and I'm well aware of it. I should have. What I should have done. Yeah, I'll probably get a VR headset. Maybe if I get one free. I don't think I'd pay full price for it right now. Honestly, not yet. Unless I could expense it. After the meteor strike there, or whatever that is, what I needed to do is I needed to back off and let my stamina regen and take a pause. Instead, I just kind of blundered ahead because I was feeling cocky about it. So that was my mistake. But what that did was that gave me just a tiny sliver of confidence that maybe I'll actually be able to do this sometime before Dark Souls 4 ships. And I did beat Ludwig. Let's not forget that. Without summoning. Unlike, certain other people I would never mention publicly because that wouldn't be mean, like Brad Shoemaker. I did it without any summoning. Oh boy. Oh, that's a good idea. Go right directly into the beam that wasn't anywhere near me. That's a good strategy. This is not good. Not good! Run the fuck away. Okay. I did realize last stream, too, I could probably, a little bit, not a whole lot, use this little center thing as a buffer. Though, relying on it too much is probably not a great idea. Oh, for fuck's sake! That was terrible. I'm not going to call that a deserved death, but that was just an unfortunate choice of button presses. I actually chose to heal instead of dodge. And indeed, making fun of Brad Shoemaker is probably the cosmic reason why I died that time. And Brad knows I love him. In that way. Yeah, it seems kind of obvious once you start thinking about it that that center, that little center area, probably put there for a reason by the designers. Aren't you the guy that killed Solaire? Sad face. Yeah, I did. I killed Solaire. Like the asshole I am. I love Brad. I love all the Giant Bomb guys. It's been a long time since I was able to hang out with them in any capacity. We'll have to fix that sometime. Boy, I would sure love to, like, not do that. I think I only avoided that once. Alright, okay, one down. 19 to go. Take that! Take that, too! Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Lots of bad shit happening here. Don't really have a grip on this run right now. Good thing I keep going right into those headbutts, though. God, there's no break here. There's too many of them. Fuck! Thinking doesn't help. Spin the wind move. What I still haven't figured out is, yes, thanks for counting, Cursor, we're up to 7 deaths in 40 minutes. You know, I haven't tried to shoot them. The other thing I just haven't figured out is if these guys respawn or not. I don't know. You know? Or if I'm killing them one by one. The fact that I've seen the halfway point makes me think that they don't respawn. Unless it's a matter of timing. Like, I have to kill them fast enough that they don't respawn or something. But I was just asked by a couple people and I didn't respond, but I'm responding by doing. I have not tried it with the short weapon and shooting. Let's give it a shot. Let's also see if for once I can avoid this guy. There we go. Oh, look at that. So right away, I didn't get the visceral attack, but I heard it. It could have happened. Shit, waited too long. If you're wondering what I was doing there, I was trying to shoot him. I was trying to get the visceral attack in. Now I'm just wasting bullets. So this guy's gonna keep firing that. I'm actually trying to observe a little. There is some rhyme or reason to what I'm doing right now. Oh shit. Not pulled off a visceral attack yet, except that very first moment where I had the sound of it, but I didn't actually do it. The problem is, I'm afraid to wait for the attack to do it. Uh-oh. Oh shit! So close. My apologies. I was trying to heal. You might have heard the sound of me trying to heal there while I was being pummeled by those meteors or whatever that shit is, and the magic shit. When really I should have been getting out of the way and then healing. That was what you call a panic. Now I only have 16 vials total. However, clearly the best run that I've had. And what's interesting is I went with the short sword, or axe, for the express purpose of being able to stun them and do a visceral attack, and yet I never actually did it, and yet I still did better. So I don't know what that all adds up to. What it does mean is I'm going to do another run with the short weapon and see if I can work on the visceral attack. Maybe it's the speed is helping me a little bit, because right there's yeah, I can get a little more, a few more hits before the stamina runs out. So so I think that's probably to my benefit. Ah. So once again, I was able to pull it off, but didn't actually get the hit in. Wondering what I was doing there. That was me accidentally hitting the long sword or long weapon key instead of healing. I'm doing that too quickly, I know. All right. Regroup. Shit. They're surrounding me. Shot him in the butt. I think that would hurt. Not if you have buns of steel like these guys, though. Getting greedy here. Well aware of it. Gonna pause. Okay. Shit. Shit. Boy. Five vials. Nah, it's not a shit show yet, other than the fact that I'm wasting all my vials trying to beat this boss. But I'm doing better. I'm making progress, but now I have 5 vials. I feel like this should be this should be a little easier than it is for me. I feel like I'm just not handling this well. But let's go. Let's go. Yep, 5 or 6 per unsuccessful run. That's probably about right. I think I'm wasting vials too. I know I need to top off. I don't think topping off is a bad thing, but I'm not choosing the best moments. Any advice for me, sir? First time playing a Souls game. Is it Bloodborne? Is this your first one? Got me psyched out. Maybe a little bit. Maybe in those last 2 runs. I had that one. There was only one run, I think, of this entire session here where I think it was the first time I was using the short weapon that I felt in control. This is your first time playing, and you're playing Bloodborne. I think you picked a good one to start. Others might disagree, but I think this would be a good one to start with. I would say learn how to use the gun, because I'm only moderately successful at it. Actually, moderately would be way over-exaggerating. I'm not successful with it, and yet when you can pull off those visceral attacks, it is huge. Huge! For example, let's see if we can do it with a relatively harmless guy. Ugh. So that's what you can pull off if you time it right. I would sure like to be able to do that to one of those bosses. Huge! Like that. Once again, that would be something that would be lovely to do with the bosses. At least I don't have to indulge in wolf cheese anymore. Remember those good old days? You can do it. Yeah, I know. I'll be able to do it. Eventually. You can do it. I'll try it with the bigger guy. Yeah. See, you just want to rip their guts out. Not that would. All right. It's easier to kill a few monsters in the DLC and then buy the vials. You're probably right. I know you're right. I don't know why I'm doing this instead. But let's go back. That's not the way back. Wolf cheese is actually, you know, that's one of those don't knock it till you try it kind of things. Anyway, hope everyone's had a good weekend here. Mine's been okay. A little bit of a down weekend for me after all the travel, and you know, got shit to write starting tomorrow, and there's GDC coming up, so try and have a little bit of a low-key weekend, regroup a little. Excuse me. All right. I don't know if I have anything else I can actually sell. I can buy one of those. Super. Think I'll ever use those? Think I'll ever use any of these things? Look at this. 10 Molotov cocktails. All things I could be trying on these bosses, none of which I ever do. Never. Fire paper, bolt paper. Let's try one of these things next time I go into the boss. All this, look at all this stuff. I could be selling this shit, since I'm not using it. How much VR talk do you think there'll be at GDC? I bet a lot, actually. Really? The coins distract them? Are they that stupid? Hey, coin! Eileen the Crow, hunter of hunters. Monocle shows me the weak spots. There's so much to learn about this game. If only I'd put in any hours into it, I would have learned. It's useless. All right. Actually, that doesn't seem very helpful at all, does it? Yeah, that seems kind of. It seems kind of actually hard to see. Yeah, let's just discard it. Okay. But I could try one of these like paper things, couldn't I? I mean, it can't hurt. I can't be less dead. I don't know about VR. I really don't know. You know, if we start talking about it here, though, we're going to get into the big debate between the naysayers and the nots and the, which is fine. It beats political talk anyway. But I really don't know. I would like it to be good. I would like to be a believer. We'll see. I think it's going to have some amazing practical applications in the world. I don't know if gaming is going to be the most important one, though. Kind of seems to me like something like, you know, like for architects, it would be awesome, right? To give a client a tour of their new home before they build it. That kind of thing. Meditation, no, I haven't seen that. I can see that being cool. For shizzle. Medicine seems like another one. Sort of obvious, cool use of VR. I did watch a couple. I watched a couple news stories on that the New York Times put out in VR using Google Cardboard. That is the one VR thing I currently have, because it came free with the subscription to the Times, so that was cool. Okay, well that was good. Alright, so now I know I can even just kill those little fucking things and get a decent amount of Oz. We're back up to the max. I could keep farming. I have a Dead Tree newspaper subscription just to the Sunday paper. Not weekly. I get the Sunday New York Times. 6 p.m. too early for pajamas? Fuck no. Not on Sunday. Why even get out of pajamas on Sunday? I only did the live stream, and frankly, I didn't even really have to do that because, you know, I could be wearing nothing below here and you wouldn't even know. All right. $255. I've got like his Google Cardboard, literally a ViewMaster for phones. That's pretty goddamn close to what it is. Yep. I don't think they do comics and papers anymore. Actually, to be honest, I get the Sunday New York Times for the book review. Not to sound like a big fucking geek or anything, but that's why. Hey, don't shoot me, jerk. He laughed, too. Stop flirting with Chad. Warriors lost to the Lakers? Are you fucking serious? Alright, well, that was a fluke. The crossword, I do the New York Times crossword, but I do it on my iPad. How many hits does it take? Okay, that many. I'm too stupid for the Sunday crossword. And I'm too stupid for the Saturday crossword. However, I've gotten better. My crossword chops have gotten better with the New York Times. I'm pretty much up to like Thursday. If you don't know, they get harder every day of the week. I could always do Monday and Tuesday. I would get stymied around Wednesday, and I definitely couldn't do Thursday or Friday. Now I can do through Thursday pretty well, and I still get stuck on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's part of just learning, like, crossword lingo. You know, you just sort of learn their language. Total greed. But, you know, I'm going to tell you that I sort of did that on purpose a little bit, only because... Oh, I didn't die on purpose, obviously. That would be a lie. But I was standing there on purpose because I was trying to see... I don't know if... Yeah, I'm averagely intelligent. I'd agree with that. I'm a middle brow. Oh my god, cryptic crosswords are brutal. I'm not good at those. Okay, so what I was saying was I was trying to see... I was trying to time the visceral attack, and it almost seemed like those dudes don't attack when you're right in their face. Like, I was just standing there, waiting for him so I could shoot him, so I could interrupt his attack, and just, he wasn't fucking attacking. It's almost like it pauses when you're that close or something, but I don't believe that that's true. It might have just been bad timing on my part. Or impatience. But I was standing in front of that one dude, waiting for the attack, which is why I got killed by the other two dudes. Alright, well, no visceral attack, but... I'm finding this to be a very tough boss. I don't know if these guys are respawning. Just fucking tell me. Are they respawning? Or are they just one at a time? Is there a trick? I don't know how to stop there from being so fucking many. I mean, I've clearly gone far enough that I can, yeah, keep moving and fight them one at a time. Oh, they show up till energy bar is gone. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Well, it helps to know that it's not an endless respawn, though I guess it is an endless respawn until I get the health bar down. So what I need to do is just keep efficiently killing them, and I think the mistake I've made, at least the last few runs, is not focusing on one at a time, right? And it's sort of hard to do, or it's easy to not do if you get distracted, just because, you know, there's so many of them. It's easy to go, oh wait, now I'll kill that one. Now I'll kill that one. Wait, now I'll kill that one. Whoops, I meant to dodge. God, fuck! Not liking these guys. I have 25 minutes left to make some kind of progress. The reason I cursed on that last one, by the way, was not frustration with the boss or the game, it was with myself, because I was repeatedly hitting dodge when I was actually trying to heal. So I was pissed at myself for using the wrong buttons while in a panic. Of course, neither of which are going to help. So let's do something that I said I wasn't gonna. That I said I was gonna do, and then I forgot about doing. Let's try at least one paper. Don't know which. Oops. We'll just try one randomly. We'll try bolt paper. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, I got it. Don't worry. You can't keep green down for long. Whoops. That wasn't a good thing to go into. So the faster I kill him... Uh-oh. The more chance I'm going to have not have to deal with 4 at once. So I killed the meteor guy, but not before he got the meteors off, unfortunately. So let's just try to live. That was successful avoidance. Shit. Ugh, I had it. Uh-oh. Oi. Oi. Ah, fuck! Okay, well that was the best run yet. Unfortunately, boned by meteors. However, that was a sign of encouragement. That was a... I know you guys are bummed. We got lots of no's and almost. But for me, that was encouraging. That was a good one. That felt good. That felt righteous. Yeah, the bolt paper seemed to work well for me. Whether or not that was a placebo or not. And I know. You know what? Regarding the middle and the meteors... The first time the meteors came, I did notice that, and in fact, I think I dodged them entirely. I don't think I got hit once by a meteor, so I was you've seen boned by meteors. I think I was running towards the middle to not get pummeled by the meteors, but on the way to running towards the middle, I was boned by meteors. So, what I could do here, I really should, like, wonder if I should, like, quick... Well, okay. That was bullshit! I thought behind him, he couldn't get me. He's like shooting meteors out of his fucking ass. I thought I was safe there. That's why I just stood there. That one doesn't count. That's a do-over. Good fucking grief. That was horseshit. He shot them above, and then, boned by meteors might be... That's the new name for my autobiography. Okay. If I paused in the middle of a thought there, and I didn't finish the sentence, then that's because I was distracted. I guess I don't really have to just stand there and keep taking the headbutts, do I? I could actually try to not get hit by them. Alright. How many times can I actually miss? Okay, well, that was good. At least I killed him. Heal! 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 You're dead! Heal! 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 Die! Heal! Heal! Die! Alright. Well, you know, what if we learned? Bring you back some sunflower seeds? I have 13 vials. Unless I go buy some more. Of course, I only have like 15 minutes. Bullshit. I'll try to stream for you a little more this week if I can. I do have a... Well, pardon me. I do have a... That was really rude. I don't endorse that kind of disgusting lack of decent personal hygiene. However, oh, the sunflowers, is that like a hint out there outside? How'd my report writing go? Whoops! Yeah, it went well. I made my deadline. Shit. There's a waste of a vial. It went well. It was stressful, but I made my deadline. Haven't missed a deadline yet at hit detection, which is amazing. Uncalled For, by the way, that was the name of my... No kidding, no joke. That was the name of the band I was in the 80s. That, not a joke. I was in a punk rock band. That's what we called ourselves. It was very clever, though, because it was 4 of us. Get it? I actually wasn't the biggest fan of that name, but I wasn't really into the idea of clever for a band name. I wanted to be, you know, that wasn't very punk rock to be clever, you know. We should have been more like The Fucked. We wanted to be real punk. Shit. I know that guy's right behind me. I know. I keep weapon at risk. That's not good. Oh boy, this is not good. This is not good. Amazingly still alive. Still keep shooting at nothing. We need to divide and conquer here. That's not how to do it. Whoa. Didn't expect that. Nobody expected. Damn it. Well, I was doing pretty well there. That was better than I had done. Of course, now my weapon's at risk. I have no blood echoes, and I have 5 vials. So, yeah, I was greedy. So, no, God, no. That was, yeah, Everett, very greedy. I know, but, you know, it wasn't, yeah. I got no excuse. I got nothing. No, that's not our band. Yeah, I was about to go Python, you're right. This is a sad state of affairs. I have 10 minutes. You can beg to differ. It's a free country, or free world. Mostly, not every place. But I'm not calling this a shit show, personally. I've had shittier shows. What's the next retro game going to be? Well, it was supposed to be Interstate 76 today. And it was also supposed to be, or it was supposed to be Spycraft, but I couldn't get either to work. The God Before Ludwig banging his head on the metal gate. Oh, right, that guy. I forgot about that guy. I'm just looking for other shit to sell. We could call it a shart show. Anyway, that uncalled for is not the uncalled for that I was in, because we were FOUR, just to make the pun even stupider. Okay, ritual? No, I don't know what I should sell, if anything. Or I could just go get vials. I got to do something though, because time's ticking here. I know I can't repair the weapon until I have the echoes though. That's the problem, and I have no echoes, and I must scream. Let's go get some echoes quickly, and then come back. I know I really want to get Interstate 76 to work. I spent a bunch of time on it this morning. More time than I should have, because otherwise I could have been streaming earlier. Tons of gems to sell? What gems? Change weapons and farm. Well, we have 8 minutes. So what I'm going to do is just kill these little tiny fucking things here. Get enough blood echoes to repair the weapon, and then come back here. I have hundreds of gems. Yeah, we'll beat him next run. Yeah. We're getting there. I definitely see the progress. Nice to see you too, Swaghammer. You're only going to see me for the next 8 minutes or so, unfortunately, but I'm glad you can make it. Thank you all to everybody who's been watching, both today and, boy, there's a lot of these guys. It really would be hilarious to die here, except not. Oh, weapons gems. Oh, those gems. Right, I do have a lot of those, don't I? I'm not going to use a vial. Let's just go back now. That should be enough to repair the weapon. And you're right, I do have a lot of those gems. I actually don't think I knew that I could sell them. You don't worry, don't be sorry you're late. I'm sorry I was early. And I'm sorry that I can't stream for as long as I would like to today. But I'll try to do it a little more this week. Two deadlines to make. 2. But in between, I'll try to stream. Alright. Weapons. Repair weapon. Hunter Axe plus 10. Yes, please. Okay. Look, it's my whirligig saw. Oh yeah, my weapon totally needed repairing. That was the whole problem there, Mr. Cursor. Was that I got the notification that my weapon was in danger. Manus is an anise. That's true. I don't know if I told you, but last time that all these gemstones. So we're talking about. We're talking about gems. We are talking about these, aren't we? I've got like a gazillion of them. $20 blood echoes. I could do this all day. This is great. This makes for a good live stream. So I get these. Let's not do this. Let me just buy a few vials, and we'll go back in and take another last run or so at this. How many do I have? Did I just like buy the wrong thing? Did I just do a classic me and just buy the wrong thing? I think I did. What did I buy? Did I buy like bullets? I don't need these, do I? These beast blood pellets? I just sold them. Alright, let's sell these. I sold them. That's awesome. That's what I get for talking and not paying attention. I sold the only vials that I had. Blood marrow ash. Will I use those? How about vermin? How about this? Fast travel to the church lamp before Ludwig and get the blood vials for free. Well, I could do that. Alright, I could do that. I just have to remember which one he was at. Nightmare Church? Four minutes! I know, I haven't used things yet. I sold my vials. This isn't the right one, is it? Maybe it is. Oh, this was the right one. What a miracle. At least I remembered that. I know I have 0 vials. I know. That's why I'm going to get some. I did do it enough times. You're right. I should have it memorized. Alright. So we gotta go talk to this guy. Well, we don't have to talk to him. We have to just kill him. Sorry. Thank you. Alright, now I have 5 anyway. We have time for one whole run before I have to go and resume other aspects of my life. That's right. That's right. I wasn't going to make that reference, but the sad creature knocking on the gate, those who were here on that day, when I was dealing with that guy, that exact scenario was happening in real life with my daughter, who was locked outside of our gate here. Yeah. Good night, Mr. Kiffert. All right, I've got some vials I can buy. Look at that! Look how many I can buy. 11. I didn't buy any of them because I didn't. Yes, I did. Okay, God, I'm losing my fucking marbles. All right. You know it's time to stop streaming when you can't even navigate the buy-sell screen without confusing yourself. Can't you just hop over it? No, it's too tall. Also, she's short. Okie doke. Here we go. Last run. 1 minute. We can do this. Are you with me? Yeah! Here we go. Hurry up. Here we go. This is it. It's all happening now. You were here to witness it. You'll be able to tell your friends, your family, your children, your children's children. You were here when the magic happened, when Jeff Green, 54-year-old amateur Bloodborne player, virtually no eyesight, reflexes, or skill, managed to beat the failures boss in one. You might want to turn on your video, you know, or maybe take a selfie of you in front of this so you can prove that you were here when other folks say, totally, you were not there, dude. And you can say, oh yeah, look. Okay, here we go. Bolt paper. Here we go. This is it. The magic happens now. Ow. myself laughing. I hurt my back. Ow. Okay, that doesn't count. One, one more. That was pathetic. Okay. I was so focused on the magic that I wasn't really sort of, paying attention to the fact that those bolts were coming right at me from the sky. You were here. Let's say that you can tell your family and loved ones and ancestors and descendants, maybe not your ancestors, that you were here for the warm-up round too. Here we go. This is where it happens. I was just kidding you before. Don't print up shirts yet. Print up shirts based on this run, because here's where it happens. Here's where your 90 minutes of patience in watching me futilely and stupidly try to get through this level, this is where it all pays off for all of us. Not just you, but I would say humanity in general. Here it is. Dude couldn't even find me. Fuck, there's a lot of them. Well, I guess the magic's gonna happen another day. This wasn't meant to be. I'm gonna quit now. I've got pizza to eat. You have better things to do with your time. Clearly I peaked about 40 minutes ago, and even at 40 minutes ago, it was not that good. So, not a particularly great day for me. However, I think, feelings were shared, laughs were had, tears were wept, terrible gameplay was observed. All in all, I'd say it was probably worth all our time. Not to rate this live stream or anything. Far be it from me to do so. But not a shit show, maybe a shart show. But anyway, whatever we want to call it, I'm glad that you were here to witness this with me. Always a great experience to belly flop live on the internet. That always feels great. So, so I'll be back again soon, Tuesday afternoon at the latest for the Hearthstone lunchtime live stream. And you guys be good. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, evening, whatever it may be. And I will see you next time. And love y'all. I'll see you soon. And thanks for watching. I think I'm still broadcasting. Where is it?